Hello, and welcome back to episode 6 of Better Than Napoleon. We're playing as France in EU4 1.34. In the last episode, we got into a big war with England. We reconquered our Scottish province, our Scottish cores. We also took provinces to release a Northumbrian and Wales vassal. We have also vassalized Portugal, which I think is going to be very useful for us. They're going to have a big colonial empire. They're going to be very useful. And we released Finland. So Finland has some really nice ideas for a march. So we're going to march Finland right now. I think it makes sense. I think they're a good march. They're going to be useful. They already have defensive ideas. They have discipline. They have fort defense. They're going to be very strong. And if we manage to do any of their missions, that's also going to help quite a bit. So along with that, we want to do something we haven't done yet this campaign, and we want to tell Finland to start working on some claims on some of this stuff in this area. Some of the stuff that you can see. Get us claims on these provinces. We're definitely going to want to use those claims. We haven't looked at this pretty much ever. Lithuania is actually having a succession issue. So it would definitely be worth it to get our royal marriage with them. If we get a PU in Lithuania, oh, that'd be so beautiful for us. So beautiful for us. We're currently working on integrating Ormond when we get a chance. We are behind on Diplo points right now, so that is slowing it down. I'm not planning on taking that Miltech this far ahead of time. We're not in a war or anything. I see no reason. We should core Calais. These two provinces I'm trying to hold off before I can release the vassal. So I can release the vassals. Tell you guys to get back home. Why don't you go up to Finster and join up with your other ship. We will get a bunch of royal marriages together. Sure, Castile, you can have some ducats. Speaking of ducats, we've got a ton right now, so let's spend them on courthouses. We're going to be getting a lot of land, and courthouses are going to help us keep our country in order. We're currently improving our relations with Portugal. We should be able to get them back in check. I do want to go back to currying favors with Castile, because I will be using those favors to get Portugal's provinces back. We can already look at like a Algarve or a Madeira or an Evora. This is this island, huh? Yeah, let's get that back for them right now. We're making really good money. We could consider going to better advisors. I'm currently set up for a chance at radical reforms. Haven't gotten it yet, which is very disappointing. I think I might want to switch back to focusing on Diplo. Lithuania wants some money. They can have it, sure. I will take the Papal Legate. That's going to help me integrate faster. I'm going to try for the papacy. I think now's a good time to start pushing for it a little bit. Not anything crazy, but if we can get it, it would be useful. For all our expansion, we had that one coalition that grew and never fired. So we've been doing good. The English are having some rebel issues. We are starting to integrate Ormond. If I could get like another little integration done real fast, I need to improve relations with you. Like another small country integrated would be very nice. We'll definitely roll marry Finland. Let's finish off innovative ideas. That's going to give us even cheaper advisors. Spending 28 ducats isn't a problem for me. Let's keep building courthouses. Let's have you come back up home. Have an army larger than the Ottomans. That's going to be a little difficult. The money thing, I could let that build up, but I don't think so. I think Narbonne getting a manufactory probably makes the most sense. So if I annexed you guys, it would take less than a year. I think we can pull this off. We'll go ahead and preserve our innovativeness. We can upgrade our units. Let's go with the Landsknecht. And we really should be looking at our next expansion route. Probably gonna do... Yeah, Lithuania's distracted. They wouldn't help. Definitely want to do a reconquest war. Siena and the Knights, not much of an issue. There we go. Well, they have a decent-sized army. Let's bring this cog back down here. Don't want to get our trade ships involved in that. Okay, I built the shipyard. There must be something else to this mission then. 100% naval force limit. So let's go ahead and build ourselves 2 heavies, but I think one of them will be a flagship. We'll build it down in Toulon, and it is going to be a flagship, a heavy flagship. Saint Cosme, I like that. And then we'll go ahead with flagship cannons, fleet morale, and fleet movement speed. That should be good. There we go. And then we also need to build one more. We'll build a regular flagship next, or regular heavy next to it. Let's go ahead and move our fleet down here. We might be able to do something against their fleet if needed. Switzerland, would you kindly give me some military access? Okay, military access from Switzerland. We'll get down here and deal with them. Big win against the Venetian army. We'll go ahead and state that up. Take a look. We are doing good here, so let's continue to state up the provinces we got from Burgundy. Mamluks are no longer a valid rival for me. Let's stand on this fort right here. Muscovy is also no longer a valid rival. They are in Urbino sieging our provinces. That's fine. A Child in the Reeds, a 335. Yeah, I think we'll take that. Yeah, I think we'll name him Charles after Caesar's father. And then we can get back to building up our courthouses. Still not looking to core those provinces. I want to release them as soon as I get a chance. Let's start improving relations with Ulster just to make sure they're in a good spot, as well as Scotland. I definitely want to integrate those two when I get a chance. So that siege is over. Wow, Sienna's grown quite big. Yeah, I didn't realize Sienna took over most of Siena, or most of all of Genoa, actually. Ormond has been integrated. So you guys can combine there. These ships can come down here. Trade efficiency guy. I'm actually going to get a little aggressive upgrade in them. Plight of Narbonne will do it. Recall our diplomat from Scotland. This army can do that. Let's unify these navies. A manpower guy will be good for us. We're using a lot of manpower. Why don't you get down? What's blocking me? Fort right there. Alright, get on Treviso. Oh, I did not even see them on my one province. Get back there immediately. Protestant Reformation in Saxony. We're going to take this back right away. And our general died during the battle. Sad. Alright, let's get Siena out of the war. We'll take their money. War reps, trade power. Oh, Venice's fleet is definitely too big for us to handle at the moment. I need a manufactory somewhere, don't I? In Narbonne, I think. Probably should have started building that earlier. Let's get it building now. Master of the Mint has passed. I guess we'll go with the production efficiency guy. I'll boost him up to +2. Still making tons of money. I would at this point be happy just getting my cores. There we go. Out of the war. And now we can integrate another vassal. So we'll work on Munster, and I will also finally release Northumberland and Wales. And we will use them for our next war with England. Still very little aggressive expansion. Austria has gotten quite large. Let's take a look. Castile, I do not want to rival quite yet. Especially considering that I can still use this. Use our favors to get some provinces back. We'll go ahead and take that, and maybe it is time. Is it time? It's time. Rival Castile. They'll break their alliance with us. Translated Bible. We could go Protestant. Do I want to? Oh, no. All three Protestant centers of Reformation have spawns, so no, we don't want to go Protestant. Let's burn the book. Portugal still has high liberty desire. I stopped improving relations with them. Let's get those relations improvements going again. There goes our royal marriage, not surprising. I'll go with cavalry to infantry ratio. It's not going to do much for us, but we'll take it. Alright, and now we're waiting. We're annexing subjects. Making moves where we can. We don't have a lot of AE at the moment. My truce with you guys is up in 1510. $1509 for Sweden. It would definitely be useful to go to war with Sweden fast. How about you guys? You guys are allied to Lithuania, though. It's very hard to resist the pull of a Prussian vassal. I guess we'll let that slide. We should probably seize some land. Been a little neglectful with that. We've been going through quite a few wars. Okay, our truce with Sweden is up. We can get the Toulon dockyard. That's going to be useful. Sweden has 16,000 men. If I declare war on them, they're allied to England. So my truce with England is up in 1517. I could get it over early. Oh, yes. You were also allied to Riga, Lubeck, and Volgast. So declare war. We're going to make this a reconquest war. Will Lithuania join? They will. If I co-belligerate Riga, oh, Riga is in the Empire. Lubeck would not join. We'll make it a war for Viborg. Brabantian Pretender rebels. Okay. Immediately jumping on London to try and get them to peace out quickly. Castile got the Iberian wedding. It was bound to happen at some point. Peace out England right away. Alright, the Portuguese Liberty Desire is going down. Lithuania should be able to handle most of this war, but it would definitely go faster if I join them. So trying to figure out where Sweden's army is. They only have 10,000 men. Screw it. We'll land here. We'll land an army on here, gather them up, and then start sieging them down. I'm going to go Defender of the Faith. This might be a mistake, but we're going to do it. It should help us with some of our issues. Let's get on to Sweden's capital. I'm going to bring my fleet over. Let's go on Inquisitor, 10 Papal Influence, Natural Sciences dies. I guess. Stab cost guy. We'll go for the +3 guy. A little national unrest reduction. Advancement of Religion Act we don't need. We'll go with some tax modifier. Stockholm is sieged. Byzantine refugees. Oh. You stay there. So Riga. What you looking like? What do you think? You're definitely going through some of your... Oh, Lithuania occupied them. Oh man, I wanted to get Riga in this war. That's all right. Yeah, they can have our support. We got the money. So if I piece Riga out, take their money, call it a day, and then immediately jump into a war with you, Riga would join in. We'll confirm it. Uh, 250 ducats, sure. Let's take the province war score cost. Yes, please. Siege of Skane is over. Alright, so military tech way ahead of time. Nah, won't do that. Yeah, anyway, Riga. Okay, it doesn't look like they have either of those missions done yet. Castile has rivaled me back. Okay, so Volgast is still in this war. I mean, the war with Sweden is pretty much over. We just want to return Finland's provinces. Take a bunch of money from them. War reps and trade power. How about just war reps? Alright. And now that we have control of this war, Lithuania will not jump in here. We've gotten Finland much, much stronger. You guys should look to head home. As should you. You guys can go by sea. Head back to the British Isles. Still way ahead of time on military tech. No need to take that. Papal abilities will go with the church tax once again. And then we will build up a bunch more courthouses. Make sure we're keeping our what's it called? Our governing cap down. Riga. It's so tempting to vassalize them. You can make them very strong. It takes a lot of effort though. It's a big investment. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at their mission tree and see where they're at. And then develop our city. Well, they were in the HRE. You telling me that they are in the HRE, but they didn't do the Contact the Emperor mission? Interesting. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could just make that Riga. Or I could just vassalize them. I don't really have any cores to reconquer anything, though. If I take all of the land, there's no coalition from that, huh? I think I'm going to core all of that. We're going to want to start improving relations with Riga. I'm going to start building a spy network on Poland to get a Teutonic vassal. And then we will rule Merry Wales. And when is our truce up with England? Oh, you guys should start marching home. Truce is up with England in 1514, so the next video we should go to war with England again. Get the rest of our cores back from them. Annex Catalonia or Scotland. Well, we don't want to annex Catalonia yet. If I annex Scotland, 1520, that's going to be quite a while. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. Maybe till I get influence ideas or something. We're 1 over our vassal limit. Well, actually, no, we aren't, because we just need to end this military access. And that should get us back in line there. Portugal, we can Royal Marry. Here we go. So we're now in good terms with Portugal. We can use them to work on the Castilians. But yeah, I think that is a good place to end the episode. So if you like the episode, I'd appreciate a like. If you really like the episode, I would appreciate a subscription, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.